Okay, so what I thought I'd do is do a quick kind of run through about how to apply a theme or a style to your federated wiki. So what I've got here is my federated wiki welcome page, and it's just a bog standard kind of theme that you can see here. So in the original kind of installation, for some of us that had participated previously, that there was actually a theme section, but it looks like it's kind of been baked into the actual kind of deployment now as a standard theme. So if you see someone with a different looking theme, what it might be, or a different looking federated wiki, what it might be good to do is just kind of look at their welcome page and have a look for the style section. So if we go to Audrey Waters' page, we can see just above the factory here is this little kind of block of HTML. And it's basically the thing that controls the background image and the header screen up the top. So what we can do here is just kind of click in here. Because it's federated wiki, you can see everything. And at the top here, this is the kind of text that we see. The style Kiwi, which is one of the kind of themes that's been developed for Fedwiki. And you can also see the image credit and the link to an image where it is, and the commons licensing that's attached to that. The header information here, Audrey Waters, is what's at the top of the page when we click out. So down here further is the actual kind of CSS, which changes the look and feel of your federated wiki. So basically this is just standard HTML, CSS styles inside this style tag here. So all this information here is stuff that we can actually then go in and change quite easily. So to add this to our own federated wiki, what we might do is just select all that text and copy it. If I click back out, you can see that it's the style's been applied. Okay, if I go back into mine, what I want to do is go down to the factory, hit the plus button, put in a new HTML chunk, and literally just paste that in. When I click outside the box, the style's been applied. And look, now instead of my name, it's got Audrey Waters, it's got the same image. So basically the two pages in terms of style are identical. We don't really want that. So what we'll do in here is we can go in and change some basic stuff. So, and down here further we can go in and in this background image area we can actually change how to do the location of the file that we want to use, as well as a few other different bits and pieces. So I did put in a post under my customization that said change your background. So basically I kind of did this as part of the first happening. Just developed a quick way of showing people how to change some basic information. So if you follow this, changing the background now, you'll have the style chunk, which is probably the thing that kind of put some people off, is that style area didn't actually exist above the factory. So basically what we do is go into the CSS, look for this background image, bit of code, and we just swap that out with where our image lives online. And it needs to live online, it can't live locally on your machine. Then if you actually want like one big image that's not kind of tiled across or done anything with, what you'll actually need to do is change the background -image tag to just background. Use the same kind of URL convention, and then what you want to do is just put this last little bit, no repeat, center fix, which basically is saying I want this image to sit as the background in the middle, and I don't want it to move around, and I don't want it to repeat. In a couple of these themes further down, there's a little background repeat bit of CSS, and you just want to find that and just actually delete it. So that's basically it. What I might be able to kind of show very quickly, if I can, is just to go into Dropbox, and I've got some images here already, and I shall just copy the public link of that, go back over here, and I'll just show you how to actually do this little bit. So there's the URL, and I can paste in that, and you can kind of see, you can see my background is now applied. It's tiled and all those kind of things. So that's when we want to kind of put that, change that tag around. So what I might do is just go in here and copy this little bit. And then I can go back to my welcome page, go into the styles, scroll down. And I want to add that, get rid of the semicolon, get rid of this background repeat. And I also just want to change this background image to just background. And when we do that, if I just do that, you can see that I've just got one nice big image. So that's kind of some basic background customization. I hope that helps.